Hey guys, it's KJ48. Welcome back to my Rimworld Let's Play. We're on Alpha 8. This is Season 1, and we are on Part 2. And let me write down Season 1, just so I remember to say it. Alright, so when we last left off, we started our little colony here. We were going over the overview of, like, priorities and how they work. So, I think we got everything set up, so let's speed up time. And if we've done everything correctly, then stuff should be getting done. Okay. So, it doesn't look like my grower is growing anything. Why isn't he growing anything? Because he is construction. Okay, so Patch was supposed to grow things first. Growing things is my #1 concern. Nothing is more important. We need that food source coming in. So, but he's also got construction, so that's why he's doing construction. I'm going to take that off, and I'm taking off repair. Yeah, firefighting, go somewhere if you're hurt, and then growing, and then mining and plant cutting and stuff like that. That is fine. So now you should come over here, and there you go. Sorry. Alright. This thing isn't built, is it? Yeah, it's a stockpile. Nothing's in it yet, though. No one's hauled anything yet, but that doesn't matter. Hauling really isn't that big of a deal. Okay, so we got the batteries and the solar generator built. Now, this solar generator is absolutely doing nothing. It's not powering anything. We wanted to start filling up those batteries. So let's go to power, and we'll make a little conduit line here, going right into the batteries. Okay, now we want that to be a priority, so I'm going to take Jensen, I'm going to right click, and I'm going to prioritize working on the power conduit. And now she's going to go grab the materials she needs, and she's going to make the power conduit. Hopefully she'll make the next one, let's see. Nope, she's not, she's eating. Make the other one, damn it. Prioritize working on the wooden wall, no, the power conduit. Oh, okay, she couldn't prioritize it because Backshire's already on its way. Okay, it doesn't look like they're hooked up, does it? Are the batteries done? Why aren't the batteries getting any juice? Oh, they are. It's just not getting a lot. Yeah. Plus, it's turning into nighttime. So, we need beds. 48 constructions are missing materials. Fair enough. And buildings need power. Okay, we're working on all that. And we need to make those beds. Cannot work on the bed. Building need materials. Okay, so what am I short on? Probably wood. Yeah, wood. Okay, so they're cutting down trees. So yeah, they're doing everything they're supposed to be doing. They're okay, she's planted both crops. If you click on the crops, one's potatoes, and the other one is potatoes as well. That's not good. I didn't want to do that. Alright, so right here, if you click on the growing zone, they're both set to make potatoes. I want this one to make strawberries. I read on the wiki that strawberries and potatoes are the only things you could sell to other people. I don't know if that's still the case, but if it is, you know, it's definitely what we want to make. Come on, guys, make the beds. I know you must be tired. Oh, now she's got to redo everything. Damn, that was a mistake. Yeah, I should have made sure she was doing strawberries. That sucks. Not the end of the world. All right, so now that we're done with the first day, I'm going to go through and look at everyone's thoughts. Okay, so they start off with new colony optimism. This one has an optimism perk, and they had a social chat, but they're naked. They ate off the ground. They slept outside. They slept in the cold, and they're very cold. So you can see right here the area I'm in is causing a problem. We need to do something about their clothing. They slept outside because these walls are not completely done yet. Backshire should not have. Yeah, Backshire's doing better because I want to call them by their proper Backshire. What are you, Backshire? Male. Backshire is cool because he slept inside, so he doesn't have that sleeping outside penalty. And he's only mad he ate off the ground, so that's pretty cool. All right, so actually they're eating off the ground, so we need to, have them cut down some more trees. What we really need to do is have them haul. They got a lot of stuff out here. Let's go over here. Now, hauling is a very low priority, so what we can do is why are they her? What's wrong with him? Her, whatever. So Jensen's settler has a health bar, which means they've taken damage or something. Let's see what their problem is. Torso, stab scar. You came with that, man. That's not my problem. I don't know, their health. Anyway, so we want them to do some hauling. So what we're going to do is we are going to, first of all, growing needs to be a major priority for this person. But when they're not growing, I want them to haul. Actually, I want them all to haul. We need to organize everything, so we're gonna have them all haul. And basically what hauling does is it brings stuff in the stockpile. Once stuff's in the stockpile, it'll show up on the top left-hand side of my screen and show me what I have. See? It's much better. Now I know what I have. Alright. I think there's a better way to automatically... Yeah, if you hit this button right here, toggle categorize mode on the resource thing, so it kind of brings everything out so you can see it better. Okay. Yeah, they have a lot of stuff to haul. Let them do some hauling. Maybe we should have one person start building. Who's good at building? Construction. 4 of 20. 7 of 20. Yeah, you can start constructing. So we'll put construction down to 0. So Jensen will start constructing. So I've got one person constructing, 2 hauling. The person who's hauling that is in charge of the food is a higher priority, so that's not a problem. Yeah, so now that they're doing the hauling, we need to make a place for them to eat. All right, so we're going to go to... what are we going to here? Furniture? No. Zone. Production. Yeah, here we go. A nutrient paste dispenser. So, here's the deal with food. If they eat food raw, they get a negative 12% happiness, penalty. If you get the nutrient dispenser, it turns the food into, synthesizes nutrient paste from organic feedstock. It consumes less ingredients and time than the other meal production method, but nobody likes eating nutrient paste. So that gives, I think, I read on the wiki, that gives you a negative 8 penalty to happiness. So it's not perfect, but it's something that we have to do when we start off. So let's go ahead. I'm trying to think where I can put this. Put it up here. Yeah, that's a good spot for it. Let's put it like right there. Then you need some hoppers to hold the food. So you usually put those right on the side. Then we will build the wall around it. Go to structure, wooden wall. It's not letting me choose wooden wall. I wonder if it's because I don't have any wood. Huh. Alright, well. Alright, so I think it's because we don't have any wood. So let's go ahead and chop wood. A lot of these trees aren't like big enough to chop yet. Alright, so you know what? We have to stop hauling. Let's stop the hauling because we really got to get this thing going. So we will stop the hauling. You can... So we will put everyone on construction at 3 priority, so it'll be above everything else. And plant cutting. Actually, we'll put construction on 2. Here, check this out. Put construction on 2, and then put plant cutting on 3. Now, what that'll do is it'll make it so if they have the materials, which is wood, then they will build what they need to build. And if they don't, they'll go plant cutting. That's the way it works. Unless there's growing to be done, but growing never changes for patch. We don't have a lot of metal either. Let's see if we have any metal around us. What is this? Limestone. What is this? Alright, there we go. We got some steel. So let's go to orders. And we will go to mine. And you're going to mine that out. Anywhere else to mine? I don't see anywhere else in the immediate area. That's a shame. I hope we don't have to go too far for steel. Oh well, that's good enough for now. So who's my miner? 3 of 20, 6 of 20, 9 of 20. Okay. You're my miner? Put you on 3 as well. No, we'll put 1, 2, and 3. So he'll try and construct. If he can't construct, he'll go cut down trees. And if he needs to construct something out of metal, he'll go to cut down a tree. It won't matter. He'll continue cutting down trees. No, so we need... Yeah, let's just leave both of those at 3. Let's go. Okay. Now we've got some stuff. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, no. We need a meal source. We still need more components. We need... building needs power. And a battery is short-circuited in the rain and started a fire. You know why? Because I let it rain on my batteries. That's why I needed this wall built. Oh, goodness. That's going to start a fire. Is it? No, actually, it would start a fire, but I think the rain's putting it out. We need to get this built right away. So construction is now priority number 1. Or number 2, I should say. Yeah, construction needs to get done. Come on, guys, wake up. Get to work. We need those batteries fixed. See, she didn't have the wood to build the wall, so she went and cut down trees. So this is perfect, actually. It's working out pretty well. All right, you are mining. We need those batteries repaired. Who is good at repairing? Where is repairing? Repairing is right here. 4 of 20, 5 of 20, 8 of 20. We'll put repair at number 2. There you go. Okay, now it's got a roof over it. So now those batteries. Oh, it shouldn't have a roof over it. Building needs power. Let me see. Indoors. It says indoors. I guess since the battery here is blocking the wall, it still counts as indoors, but technically that room's not finished yet, but it is indoors. If you look on the bottom right hand side, right here, it tells you when you're outdoors or indoors. Outdoors, because the wall's not finished. Indoors, because the wall is finished. We also need light sources. So we're going to go to power here, go to the power grid, and you want to power the doors. And basically, if you've powered the doors, it'll power the lights because of the way I built the building. This thing also needs power. Alright, so we need to build the wood wall. Why can't I build wood wall? Oh, I don't have any wood. Do I really not have any wood? Come on, guys. You need to cut down some more trees. You know what I'm saying? Alright, so we got more steel over here, so that's really good. So let's have them mine out some more of that steel. Alright, she's building the power thing. What are you doing? It says right here what they're doing. Harvesting a popular tree. Okay. So everything's going good now. Okay. Sleepy time. Sleepy, sleepy bedtime. And there's a lot of steel in there. That's good. That steel's going to be really needed. I need defenses and I need building power. Yeah, I know, man. I'm trying. Okay, they're cutting down more trees. Nobody is hauling. So why are they cutting down trees? Because there's nothing else to build. Okay, fair enough. So let's go ahead and build some more wood walls. Alright, so we got right here. Oh, this isn't going to line up. God, this is going to piss me off. Does it piss me off enough to tear this down? Whatever. God, that makes me mad. I wanted this wall to line up with this wall, but I didn't do it right. Well, this is going to... Actually, this building is going to be bigger than this building on the top and the bottom. So, in all honesty, that does work out. Furniture. We're going to need a table for them to eat at. Okay, and they're going to need chairs to sit on. Then they're going to need a light source in there as well. I'm not sure how big the building's going to be. I don't think they need anything else in there. So that'll probably be pretty good. Right there, they're going to need a door. And they're going to need light sources. Probably... one will probably be good enough. And the building's going to need power. We need this... I don't know why I'm giving power to my doors. They're not automatic doors, but I should probably change them. What's the difference in cost between regular doors and automatic doors? That's a good question. Regular doors are 25 wood. Automatic doors are 75 steel. Wow. Wow, that's a lot. Forget that. At least for now. Okay. Look at them go. Man, you guys are awesome. Alright, so buildings need power. We still need defenses. I need another solar panel as well. Can't put it up there. Ooh, I do not have room for solar panels. Okay. Alright, you know what? The stockpile is going to go. I'm going to have to put it somewhere else. That's my garbage stockpile too. Dumping stockpile. Yeah, put it right over here. Okay, so now let's go ahead and make another solar panel. And I do want someone to do some hauling, so who do I want to be the hauler? Can't be this person because they're growing. That's most important. That's the best construction person, so I'm thinking this person's going to be the hauler. So let's put hauling on 1. A group from district at the river are visiting the colony. So what happens is there's other like colonies on this planet, and sometimes they'll come visit you. Now you can like arrest them and like capture them and take them hostage if you'd like, but then that's gonna make the other colonists like go to war with you. So it's probably not the best idea, but you could do it if you wanted to. Okay, so I'm thinking we should probably dig into one of these mountains. First of all, can we mine this? Wow, you can't mine that, huh? That sucks. I can't mine a marble wall. Alright, we gotta look at their crops. They are not completely grown yet, so that's fine. I'm thinking we might want to make some rooms right in here. You know, why not? So let's go ahead and do some more mining in here. I'm thinking... take this wall out. And just start mining. Start mining. And we have our miner. Is the miner high enough? No, it is not. That miner will not be mining because they're doing construction. So let's make them mine. Repairing, they don't need to repair anything. I want you to mine. Yeah, you mine. Okay. While they're sleeping, let's take a look at their thoughts. Alright, much better, much better. So, the only thing they don't like is they're eating off the ground. Oh, wow, that's weird that one person's the only person who cares about being naked. Slept in the cold. Okay, interesting. And you're not, that guy's not even mad about anything. Okay. All right. Let me see what I can do about this. Tailor's bench, right? I could probably make cloth stuff with that. So let's make a tailor's bench. That's a good spot for it. Structure, wooden wall. Okay, what else is the tailor? Is the tailor's bench gonna need anything else? I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure what else the tailor would need. It's just whatever. Make the room like that. Good, they're actually making the wall around it first. I was hoping they would. Okay, so... oh, what's this? A local wild boar has gone mad and will attack anything. What? I don't know where that wild boar is. Where's the wild boar? No, we're gonna have to keep an eye on it. I don't see any wild boar. Okay, so who's that second person mining? Jensen, you're mining, huh? You know... oh, wait, Jensen... oh, Jensen's a really good miner. I thought Patch was the miner. Okay. Well, Patch is doing construction. Patch is a better construction person. This person's doing hauling. Alright, Bash. I'm going to take you off that. Actually, what did I want him to do? Oh, yeah, build walls. Yeah, construction's fine. Okay. Alright, time to start building some walls. Do I still not have any wood? I can't believe I don't have any more wood. That's insane. Alright. Let's chop down some more trees. Okay. You're gonna be my plant cutter. You need to cut some plants, dude. Just cut the damn plants. Okay, so this thing needs power. Let's go ahead and put a lamp in there. And let's run some power to the building. Okay. So what I'm going to do in here is I'm going to just make some extra rooms in here. I don't know, something. And the reason I took this part out was just to level it out with the part up here. So I'm just going to make some extra rooms in here. I don't know, like, I'm thinking, I don't know. I need more rooms. I'm going to need rooms for, I'm going to need bed. Actually, you know what I'm going to do in here? I'm going to make, in here, I'm going to make the bedroom that's going to turn into a medical, a hospital, and the other one's going to be a prison. Alright, people are visiting the colony. Don't care. Okay, we got power in there. Does this thing have power? It does not. Alright, so let's just run this down the wall. I usually like to run my conduit things through the walls. I don't know why. It looks neater. I guess. I don't know. I don't really know if it matters. Did she finish those lines? No. Right now they're harvesting all the food. Oh, why is she harvesting the food? Oh, because Patch is my... Okay. So what are you doing? Oh, Thomas. Okay, so these guys are fine. Cutting down trees. Okay. Why aren't these power conduits being made? There we go. Okay, so once you've got power to the tailor's workbench, you can go to bills, and then do add a bill, and you can make a bunch of different stuff. Right now, outdoors is 23 degrees Celsius, which is like what, 50? So it's a little bit chilly, but I don't know what a parka is. I don't know what a parka is, but they said to make it. Yeah, why don't you make a parka just for the lulz? Okay, so we're gonna need a tailor. Do I have anyone that would be good for a tailor? Actually, wait, is it tailor or crafting? No, it's crafting. Crafting 3 of 20, 5 of 20, 4 of 20. All right, so you're the crafter. So why don't you, if you're not growing, do the crafting. Alright, so it looks like we got some more mining things in here. We got a good amount of steel. So I'm gonna start. I want a. Oh, they want me to name it Cageville. We'll make a 3-lane hallway going this way. Just trying to work this out in my head. Yeah, I guess this is good. 1, 2, 3. See, the thing is, I don't know if enemies will try and break through walls, that aren't made by me. I don't think they will. First of all, this needs to be 3 lanes. And we'll do that, and we'll do that, and then we'll do this. Actually, hold on. Cancel this, and mine here. There we go. I don't know, whatever. We'll see. This is a learning process for me. Okay, look at all that food. Where's the food? Where is the food? It's not showing up. It's kind of weird. Oh, because it's not in the stockpile, that's why. Alright, fair enough. Okay, so it looks like we're gonna need another battery soon. We also need our tailor to do their tailoring. All right, she's eating, so she should tailor when she's done eating. No, she's still doing food stuff. She's replanting stuff. Where's my hauler? I don't have a hauler. Okay. What about you? What are you? Plant cutting? Yeah, you're cutting trees. Okay, continue cutting trees. What will they do after they're done cutting trees? Construct and then haul. There we go. Where'd Patch go? Okay, Patch went up there. Patch is cutting trees. But we want her to craft. Now, why isn't she crafting? Maybe she's not crafting because we don't have what we need? I'm not sure how this works. Leather cloths. Oh my goodness, look at all this stuff we can make. I probably don't have what I need to make this stuff, but it's not telling me that. So, yeah, it's not telling me what I have and I don't need. I'm gonna power this down for now, and we'll work on that another time. But anyway, that's gonna be it for episode. Sorry, that's gonna be it for part 2, and we'll see you next time for part 3. Till then, take it easy.